The Nikita Mazepin era will go down as one of the biggest fiascos any Formula 1 team has ever had to deal with. Money can definitely get you into a lot of places, but one thing it certainly can't buy is talent. Because of his father's endless amounts of cash, Mazepin was able to advance his racing career pretty quickly. Less than a decade after winning the Russian karting championship, he was in Formula 2 by 2019, only scoring a total of 11 points that season with ART. But in 2020, driving for High-Tech, he showcased massive improvement, scoring 164 points along with 2 victories with a 5th place points finish. With this improvement came criticism from fans and the media alike, because he could be extremely aggressive at times, and after nearly taking out Tsunoda with the podium stick, the FIA would rightfully penalize him. So up to this point, Mazepin was viewed as a prospect who had a ton of cash at his disposal, showed a lot of improvement during his second season in Formula 2, and proved he could win races, but he wasn't viewed as somebody who was quite ready for Formula 1. But for Team HAAS, that didn't matter. They were a team in dire need of funding, and Nikita Mazepin fit the bill. Him and his father Dimitri brought their funding, while Mick Schumacher also brought some of his German funding, putting together a driver pair of rookies with no F1 experience on a team that is not developing their 2021 car whatsoever. Everyone knew it was going to be a very tough season, but before a single lap of preseason testing has been ran, Nikita Mazepin, who had just been announced as HAAS's new driver, went on to do this.
For a short time, on Nikita Mazepin's, I believe it was Instagram, his story on Instagram, showed a video. It shows Nikita just filming himself, or filming the car, or filming someone driving, and then he looks to his left, and then there's a girl in the back seat. He reaches over and decides, for some reason, while filming, to go over and grope her. You apologize that the fact that it was posted on social media. The fact that he said, I would like to apologize, basically for the fact that it was posted on social media. That's along the same lines of, I'm sorry you caught me, or I'm sorry you found out about it. It's like, no, we don't want you to apologize for that. We want you to apologize for groping someone's breasts!
Despite all this controversy as well as struggling during preseason testing, the check still cleared, so Nikita Mazepin was gonna race no matter what. His Formula 1 debut at the Bahrain GP set the tone for the entire season, spinning a total of 4 times during the weekend in both practice and qualifying. Then on lap 1, after the first couple of turns, he completely crashes out.
Had an off with a HAAS.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you about. Is this Nikita Mazepin start having a fairly disastrous, you have to say, first Grand Prix in Bahrain? Nikita Mazepin's already had a couple of issues, but yeah, it's all go down.
Mazepin, I think it is, comes off the circuit.
Well, it's good timing.
Yeah, if you're going to do it then. Oh, he almost made the pit lane.
Some of you are wondering, why am I putting Nikita Mazepin in an F1 bus video, despite the fact that going into the season, everyone knew they were gonna suck? Because nobody anticipated they were going to suck this bad with him driving, consistently being off the pace from his other rookie teammate. And with all of the bad PR going into the season, it put an even larger target on his back. Again, he showed massive improvement during his second Formula 2 season, but clearly was way overmatched when it came to Formula 1. And after all of this was apparent, nobody, not a single soul, felt bad for him.
It's a shame we haven't saw more of it, to be honest.
This is Nikita Mazepin, who was going past Sergio Perez.
What Mazepin is doing, honestly? Yeah, guys, this guy is honestly so stupid.
What a idiot. Like I didn't do it on purpose. This guy's a dumbass.
Alonso pushing, watch him.
This guy's a fucking idiot, like.
That's weird.
Because it's not the first time we've seen him struggling with it, so a little listen. I mean, he's gentle on the throttle, it sounds to me.
See if he doesn't touch the curb on the way in, but still loses the rear, so yeah, you'd have to say it's
Fucking Mazepin has no fucking idea what he's doing.
You can get a little bit closer look at this blue tarmac that are less of diamond dust in it actually, but
up his tyres and go for a slower spin. Is that just too greedy on the throttle too early?
it's just
All looked good right up until that bit.
and done he? Revell said wheel lift. I just bet exactly what Sainz did. And you can see Lewis.
We do a change and it does exactly the opposite of what I'm asking for. So the only thing we've done is we've gone back. Why am I also so much slower on the straight than my teammate?
I'll double check stuff.
We give everybody the same equipment. They're equal by contract. That is what it is in our team.
And I don't know why you kept telling me that I should improve on lap 3 because it's not possible.
You saw some people were still able to set times later on, that's all, you know.
I was not.
Copy.
That's what people hate you. I want to tell you that we really try to help you. But you need to help me as well. When you speak on the radio, do not be aggressive. You don't achieve anything. They're afraid of you.
Because if I'm a pussy.
No, you're not a pussy. I'm not saying you need to be loved. I'm just saying to be very neutral. Nikita, we are getting you closer to Mick. I know that is the fucking frustration, but there is not a magic thing for this car.
Most beneficial way that we can do it is by trying to make a different car for me.
I mean, it's the same car. I mean, as much as you believe it's not the same car, it's the same car.
What are you doing with my son? I think the team doesn't know what to do. If it doesn't change, I will send official letter that we are stop financing and stop racing. It will be a huge problem with the money. And they will decide what to do.
Dimitri came and he said he was going to pop a formal letter.
But what?
Withdrawing.
For what? Yeah. Why?
So he thinks there's the difference in the cars.
This is Nikita Mazepin. Oh, tangled with his teammate Mick Schumacher.
In which case, let's power off the car and just make sure you keep your helmet and your gloves fitted when they come pick you up.
This is a lot of understeer going into turn 8 and then results in a very high-speed moment.
Overheating immediately. Even though there's a lot of water, there's Nikita Mazepin having the same sort of incident as Gasly.
Still a lot negative, but...
And his problem's down at turn 1. There you go.
I'm pretty sure going into 2022, all of Team HAAS was dreading going through another season with Mazepin as their second driver. Fortunately for them, Mazepin would not race for them again. On March 5th, HAAS terminated both his contract and his father's title sponsorship as part of the larger global response to the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Already dealing with the controversies Mazepin caused in 2021, HAAS was ill-prepared to go through another similar situation. And at the end of the day, you already had a ton of people who despise Mazepin to begin with, as well as many feeling that he didn't quite deserve that seat anyways, only securing it because his father was able to pay. With how his only full-time season went, I doubt we'll ever see Nikita Mazepin in Formula 1 again. It's one thing to be unlikable, but when you're unlikable and not very good, it's certainly a bad combo. He's certainly a Formula 1 bust in my opinion because in a season that was filled with absolutely no expectations, he went on to shatter them in some of the worst ways possible. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.